Hey there everyone, in this video we're going to be talking about adding and subtracting radicals. Essentially with this we are going to be combining like terms. So just as a little recap, if I had something that looked like this, 7x plus 2y plus 5y minus 4x, just making that up, the x's can combine with other x's, however they cannot add or subtract with the y's. So this would simplify out to 7x minus 4x is 3x, and I'd have a 2y and a 5y. That would give me a 7y. So really all I did right there was just combine like terms. That's going to be the same thing here, but instead of an x attached to a coefficient, you might have a rad 5. And instead of a y, you might have a rad 3. So what we need to do is look for radicals that match, and then those can combine. Unfortunately, none of these radicals match right now, but they might be able to simplify down. So this kind of goes back to our reducing radicals conversation. 5 is prime, so I'm not going to try to break that down. Same thing with 3. 20, however, that can factor out. I'm going to go with 4 and 5. 4 breaks down into a 2 and a 2. So I've got a pair of 2's, which means a 2 can come on the outside. And then that 5 was left over, so 5 stays on the inside. We still had the 7 that was kind of hanging out front. That's just going to come along for the ride. So this is really 3 rad 5 plus 7 times 2. That's going to be 14 rad 5 minus 3 rad 3. So again, 3 rad 5 plus 14 rad 5 minus 3 rad 3. And then combining like terms, since they both have a rad 5, I add the coefficients together, and 3 plus 14 is 17 rad 5 minus 3 rad 3. So not too terribly difficult. Let's try another one. Let's see here. 6 could break down into a 2 and a 3. No pairs, so I'm not going to bother. 20, well, hey, we already did 20 over here, didn't we? So I'm just going to plagiarize myself and say that's really 5 times a 2 rad 5. Cool. And over here, let's do 24. Let's see, 4 and 6. 4 is 2 and a 2, got a pair. And then 6 is a 2 and a 3, so those will be left over inside. So this is really a 2 rad 6 for the 24, but we have that negative 4 hanging out front of it. All right, so what does this stuff look like now? I've got 4 rad 6 from this first term. Then we have a negative, forgot negative. Negative 5 times 2, so minus 10 rad 5 plus 3 rad 5. This would be minus 8 rad 6. And now we just combine like terms. 4 rad 6 minus 8 rad 6. Negative 2 rad 6. Negative 10 rad 5 plus 3 rad 5. Negative 7 rad 5. And we're done. All right, last and final. Bum, bum, bum. Right now we've got a negative rad 54 that will probably break down. Same thing with the 27 and crap. Okay, I think all of these are probably going to break down. Let's see, 54. Well, it's even, so I can go 2 and 2 and 27. And then 27 is 3 and 9. 9 is 3 and 3. So I'd have a pair of 3s and a 3 and a 2 left over. So this would be, we have a negative already out front. And we'd have a 3 rad 6. So a 3 on the outside from these guys, and then a 2 and a 3 left over to get the 6. 27, we kind of just did this. So 3 and 9. 9 breaks down to 3 and 3. So this would be plus 5 times 3 rad 3. And then 18 could go 2 and 9, and then 9 is 3 and 3. So that would be a 3 rad 2. Again, the numbers that get paired up get pulled to the outside. All right, well, it's not really looking like I have like terms, so I guess the only thing I can do now is just simplify. So I've got some multiplication to take care of. Negative 3 rad 6 plus 15, rad 3, minus 3, rad 2. Boom, done. All right, you know the drill. If at any point you have questions, do not hesitate to ask.